next few videos, I'm going to shoot what the intro for my next video is going to be. And then I am going to, and I'm sorry I didn't get a video up this week. My Januaries are usually nuts because we have our, the church is fasting for 3 weeks, and while I don't do a standard fast, I'm still doing devotions and I'm studying, and I'm doing a Bible reading this year, which is taking me like at least 1 to 2 hours out of my day because I'm literally writing out verses, and well, not the verses themselves, but like studying each verse and pulling stuff out of it, and that's taking a while. But I have that, and then I have to make sure Zoom stays on top of things, which I'm like hit or miss. He's kind of been off, and some of that I have to take with a grain of salt because he's a 1-year-old dog. But anyway, that's the reason why I didn't get a video up this week. And I didn't even have an idea for anything until yesterday. So what you are going to see is the Snuffle Mat. I do not know how good the video is. As I have said, I'm still getting used to getting that headset at the right angle. So sometimes stuff is off. I'm going to do that. I'm hoping to have this video up by sometime next week at the normal time, either Wednesday or Thursday, at least to get it uploaded by Tuesday or something, whenever I can get it edited. So I will do that and get this up for you guys, and hope you get a good idea, regardless of how I'm shooting, what I'm actually doing for him, and how I'm managing his energy when I cannot take him outside for a walk. That's what I'm looking for. I don't drop something, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you guys, and I now have the camera set up. I meant to shoot this right after I got it, but I was still trying to figure out how to use the camera. This is Zoom's Snuffle Mat, and I can essentially put food in here and he'll stay busy for at least 10 minutes. And we're still trying to teach him that he can't rip this up. I mean, it's relatively cheap, so worst case scenario, if he did tear this apart, I could get another one, but I don't really want to, for obvious reasons. And it's a mat, so I can just kind of roll over it. I try not to because my wheel does get caught on this. This is the food I use, and this is essentially not his food. This is actually Sage's food, and she has small bites. Small Bites kibble. She's a 20-pound dog. But I only give him about this much because I don't want to give him so much that it ruins his dinner. I want to give him enough that he has something to do for more than a few minutes. And this is how this works. I usually keep it here just so it's out of the way. And I essentially just pour it in here. And that's about all I give him because he doesn't need a ton. On Sundays, I give him his entire breakfast in here, so he burns energy before I take him to church. I decided at least in the winter, that's a good idea. I'm probably not going to do that in the summer when I can run him out for a walk before I go to church. But this is a good option to burn his energy. He's not super wound up right now, but I just wanted to show you guys what that is. And then after I put this away, and he's over there, and he'll just wait in his crate till I call him. So this goes back in here, and that goes back in there. And then we call the dog. Zoom. Okay. And I obviously left some kibble over there that got knocked. Kitty Wumpus. But he'll just go to town on this, and knock on wood, after he's done going through this, he will sleep for a little bit. I'm going to do some writing, and then I'm going to take him out for a walk before the weather gets nasty. But that's going to depend on what the weather does. It was supposed to get sunny, and it hasn't, as you can see from outside. But you get them all, bud? I like using Sage's kibble because it takes him a little longer to find it. He has really big kibble, which I don't necessarily like because I think it shorts them on how much kibble they get during the day. And since I massively scaled back the food he's getting, he's actually eating a little bit less. And if I give him this, I try to only give him this once a day. So, that's that. And my other thing with him is I have to remind him that he can't actually chew on the toy itself. I think he already pulled one of the pieces out of it, but it didn't get stuck, so that didn't seem like that big of a deal. And the good thing about this mat is it actually is good for a dog burning energy. So if I can't get him out for a walk, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, given the weather, if it was actually going to get sunny, which it doesn't look like it's going to. This will burn his energy just as effectively. Zoom, leave it. Leave it. Gentle. To remind him that he can't like pull it apart just to get what he wants. You just have to remind him that he has to keep going at it. Going at it without pulling it apart. So, I mean, I think some dogs wouldn't try to pull this apart, but he gets like so determined to get the food, he tends to like to pull it. but it does have a crinkly thing in it. I compare it to kind of a kid's play mat. It's kind of the same idea. And I think he got most of it. You done? Was that good? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, Zoom. Kennel, so I can clean it up.